Hi everybody. What's going on? Why is my camera not working? Oh, yes, that would be why. Good morning. It's still morning. It's after 11 o'clock on Monday down here. It's still cold. Still wearing a hoodie. It's sunny outside today, which is great. I have to go down to the shops later to get some groceries. So that will be fun. On top of that, I paid my mortgage today. That was less fun. But yeah. What I didn't do was look up how I'm stuck in Star Wars Knights and try and figure out what the hell I'm meant to do next. Because I ran around that damn planet for 4.5 hours yesterday. And I don't know where that other power core is. And I've spoken to everyone. And that was the thing I was going to do. I got some new followers overnight, which was pretty cool. I can play them again now. There we go. There's one from Amazism. Thank you, Amazism. And there's one from Justin Pfeiffer. Thank you so much. Hey. Blonk. It's cool. I love it. Alright. I don't normally get followers while I'm not streaming. I don't normally get followers while I'm streaming either. But more than often it's while I'm actually streaming. So it was cool to wake up and go, oh, sweet. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay. Checking a thing. Right. Let's launch the game. Methodial, good morning. I need to move my butt a little bit because it's a little high up on my screen. There we go. Alright. We are on M478. I do not know where this fourth, power core is. I do not know. I can't find it. I can't remember. I was able to solve the puzzle of where's the maintenance shack, and by solve I mean look up, and that took 5 minutes of looking things up before I found someone with an acceptable answer. I need to find this fourth power core. I've done 2 of them. It hasn't updated this bit. I'm not even sure I care about this. This part and this part will be solved once I get through this. I haven't plugged my headsets yet. That's better. Oh shit, thanks for the host, John Verrill. Alright. So they're the things that I need to do. But as to where they are, I have no idea. It'd be cool if they were just sort of kicking around in a research station, and I could, if there was a power core and, oh wait, I can't take this power core. No, I guess not. Pocky Hero, thank you.
It was a mistake to agree.
Yes, okay. I could run around this planet for another 45 minutes trying to figure out where the hell this this last power core is. Maybe it is in the environmental zone. I got handed 2. I got one for one here in the industrial zone. I spoke to ISO 2. Maybe there is another one in the environmental zone. Alright, let's go to the environmental zone. If I can't find it in the environmental zone, I'm going to need someone to tell me where it is.
Official escort.
Yes. I could
I
use your escort. Take me to the environmental zone.
As you
Thank you. An environmental zone is not that big. Wait, where are we? Oh, have we been sealed off?
Hello. How can I help you?
Why is this force field
Dangerous
here?
chemicals have been released on the other part of this zone, closer to an archon chamber. The two force
Oh.
fields beside me create a checkpoint station which separates one part of the zone from another.
Okay.
Between the first and second force field, a decontamination process takes place.
Sure,
leaving
okay.
all
I
traces
understand
of-
decontamination. How dangerous is
Exposure
it?
may be deadly to droids. I don't believe it affects human tissue in any way, however, so you are safe.
So I can't take my droids with me. Okay.
Certainly. One moment. You may proceed.
Thank you. Okay, I need to swap my droids out. Seriously? Why? I'm not in combat. Why am I unable to change my party? This makes no sense. I guess it says prolonged exposure. Maybe it will be fine. Alright, well they made their way through the, sort of. That sort of worked. Alright. I should talk to everything. I should take Cider's advice and click on all of the things. Even if I think that... I'm pretty sure he's just going to open the door for me. Never mind. Alright. Okay. You don't have one. And you don't have one. And you're not gonna have one either, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. No, okay. I'm not expecting this to actually work. I'm just eliminating it as possibilities. Because I've exhausted a lot of my other possibilities. Oh. Oh, okay. I can't use it. See, there's another, there's an escort droid here.
No problems.
No problems. I can't speak with ESO5? Okay. Well, that was annoying. Alright. Well, it's not in the, oh no, hang on.
Official escort.
I could use your escort. Take me to the environmental zone. I'm already in the environmental zone, but I know whereabouts in the environmental zone he's taking me. He's taking me back to here, where I started. Alright, I can work my way through... Where was that big ship? Over here, yeah? Oh, this is gonna be
Area off limits. You can't pass.
wow, that's pretty bad.
Area off limits.
Yeah, I got it.
Can't pass.
Well, I can try walking in, I guess.
Official.
I could use your escort. Take me to the central zone. Alright. I don't suppose you have a power core. No. I wonder if the black market dealer has one. No, I don't want your 10,000 credit thing, it's really bad. Yeah, right, so they don't have it. They have the droid legs, but not the power core that I need, which is a bit of a shame.
How may I be? I do not.
Okay. Worth an ask, I suppose.
Central units are mean.
They sure are. Yeah, I still can't. I mean, I already looted it, but it should be saying nothing, and it should still be popping up with a box. Alright, well here we are in the part that they wouldn't let us into because it was off limits. Why is HK standing there? Remember how he was still there earlier? Well...
Query.
Yeah, never mind. How he went out of combat when we were fighting against the HK-50s. Yeah, this is the thing that I need the battery cell out of to fix the other one in the central zone. I guess they need them here too, but this is the minefield. This is another... I've spoken with these two already. That was amusing, but didn't seem to go anywhere. Oh no, the minefield's much later. Yeah. Here's the, okay, so the minefield is closed off. Alright, interesting.
Area off limits. You can't pass.
Alright, fine. That seems to be sort of a bit pointless, really. I'm not really sure why. Oh, ES50.
Yes.
Hello. Me, what about me?
Who caused this?
Here we go. Someone to talk to. What are you talking about?
Do you even know how many droids you have destroyed? How many systems you've damaged? How do you expect us to proceed after all the destruction you have caused? How do you expect us to keep the environmental zone operational?
I was attacked. I had to defend myself.
They were environmental droids, reprogrammed to fight. Even with extensive modifications, they could not inflict much damage.
Well, they are modified for combat. I had no choice.
Environmental droids, not designed for combat. Which part do you not understand?
The part where I'm not looking at your face. Is there anything I can do to help?
Destroy the rest of the colony so there's no one left to care.
Oh wow.
What is it? Is it suddenly hard to destroy things now? Is dealing with consequences too much for you?
What a dick.
Blame another organic.
Yeah, I know. I have to know. Alright, well I was hoping to get something out. Oh, sorry. Right, never mind. Is there anything I can help you with? Not according to the cleaners. What are you doing here? Working on the oxygen filtration systems. You choked to death. It was damaged recently in some sort of battle. We've placed some terminals around here to help with the repairs. Why didn't it get repurposed for combat? Not much use. Okay. Oh. Ah! The conspicuous war droid! Okay. Yes. Power source rapid depletion, power source volatile, easily detonated. Do not send out droids. Prevent Jedi from learning about these droids at all cost. But I already did this. I already did this. I did this already. I'll repair it so it's more friendly. I guess I'll do nothing for now. Alright.
Acknowledgement.
HK's got a decent repair. Ah. Really? Information already provided. So I can't do anything about it. Oh well, that's fucking great. Alright. Okay, I am out of options. I think the only person I can think of to speak with... I mean, I approached it and it recognized me as a Jedi and it attacked and I destroyed it already. So, this is bugging me. So I could speak to the guy who told me to put the things in the first place, I guess. So hey, look, I've got this power source, but it might explode. Doesn't need to be active for very long, does it? Oh yes, can I get my power core back? Ah, thank goodness. Oh, dudes. Oh, wow. And I'm gonna put it just in here. That was it. That was the other power core I had. I can't believe there were only 4 power cores in the entire planet. Alright, turning it on. That breaks those lines that I set up earlier. Turn it off. And then turn it back on again. And that is it. That solves that puzzle. Ah, 40 minutes running around the planet trying to find that 4th power core. It was the one I gave to that guy earlier. Let one organic enter M478's chamber. Opening door to planet's main behavior core. Door opened. No droids or lifeforms may accompany you. Why not? Because that's the order, that's fine. Go wait for me on the Ebon Hawk, I'll take care of this. Ooh. Ooh, sweet. Thanks very much. I do like getting free things. Not quite sure why they're there, but okay, whatevs. Ah, Unlock the force field. Force fields can now be opened. Beware, danger for M478. Hello, Master Vash. Let me just save real quick before I speak with you.
You have found the Force again. And something more, I see.
Yes, I found you!
Thank you for freeing me from this tomb, hospitable though it may be. Indirectly, one could say that you brought me here. I
How
learned that a
so?
group of Sith came here seeking the one they call the Last Jedi. You. Ka and I arrived to investigate the situation. You should consider what it means
I
to be
have-
a Jedi.
The dialogue options this game has between I used to be a Jedi but I'm not a Jedi anymore and I am a Jedi, and then it goes back and forth between the two stances, is crazy. I have called myself a Jedi several times in this game and then come across options like that where what do you mean? I'm not a Jedi. I'm a fucking Jedi, for crying out loud.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Where are the other Jedi? I've found the other Jedi.
Most of the Jedi have scattered. Anytime the Jedi tried to assemble, they were massacred by the Sith. We had no idea where the attacks were coming from.
From a cloaked ship in space.
I dislike passivity. Much like another Jedi I know.
She's talking about
With
us.
the Council's support, I decided to take the fight to the Sith.
Unlike us.
We learned that the Sith pretended to be this planet's colonists and began utilizing its resources and industrial power. We could not allow them to create a base here.
An excellent plan.
Ka is a virtuoso with computers. He managed to spike into the system and flood the industrial zone with radiation. This victory here is all I can claim, and it was Ka's expertise, not mine. That
He
brought us.
managed to
Those are the
flood
Sith
the
remains
vicinity with
unknown to me.
radiation. Really? I think ESO5 had a little bit to do with that.
The Sith attacked our position before he had finished. I held off the Sith, but they overwhelmed me. When I regained consciousness, I was in this chamber. Ask me whatever you
Okay.
wish.
You haven't asked about Car.
He is well, but shaken by his experience.
You have a force bond.
Yes, as many masters and Padawans become with time.
Oh, for crying out loud, she was in a force field. It was cutting him off.
Ka was pulled to the dark side through his fear.
Oh. Okay. Yes. Sure, I'll give you that story.
It is painful to lose one to whom you are bonded, but it is not fatal.
My Kreia tells me that our bond would result in my death, so that I won't kill her.
That is most unnatural. This bond you share with Kreia is not like any I've ever heard of. How did it come to be?
I don't know.
Look within for the answer. We are each solely accountable for everything in our
I
lives.
do like my
Nothing
beard, but
ever happens
drinking
to us
coffee through it
unless
is
we allow it.
difficult.
The bond can be broken in many ways. If one falls to the dark side, the bond may fade and eventually break. This is why, when gripped with fear, Ka was unable to feel our bond. He assumed I was dead.
Okay, let me ask about something else.
Ask me whatever you wish.
I have questions about my trial on
Of course you
Coruscant.
do, but I cannot discuss that with you unless...
Okay. Is there anything you can teach me? Oh, I guess she's going to teach us a new lightsaber form. No strengths or weaknesses, decent defense versus force powers and blaster fire.
I will be heading to Dantooine to wait for the council to assemble. Are
I'm pretty sure that's
certain
everything.
You have no more questions for me before I go?
Isn't that dangerous since the Sith always slay when they assemble? But there's only 4 of them.
Yes, Jedi. It is dangerous.
Oh yeah. It's dangerous.
Goodbye then, Jedi.
Good luck. May the Force be with you. What was that about? What was that about? Oh, we're back on the landing pad. I don't get to speak with M478.
This is more boring than hyperspace.
I have felt a disturbance in the Force.
Come again? What do you mean? There has been an explosion at the main behavior core.
Oh shit.
Jedi is no more.
Is that what happened?
What? General?
No. Await the arrival of the exile.
This whole situation stinks.
If only I hadn't kept her talking there for so long. So M478 shocked her, I guess. That was rude. It does tie in though with the part where we walked into that room in the Jedi, the Sith Academy on Korriban, and Bayadar says, "Master Vash," even though there's nobody there and there's a bag lying on the ground. That's where her body is, in the bottom of that cell.
M478. I am the supervisor of this installation and have been designated with the title M478.
So this, the reinsertion, reinclusion of this planet's story arc moves her death from Korriban back to this planet where she was meant to die. Why the hell did you do that? You killed Master Vash.
Which has been, in the past, referred to as Vash, was a threat to the colony. I must protect the colonists in any way I can, especially from their own reasoning.
That's a
most fatal
stupid. Your colonists are dead and Vash was leaving the planet.
Organic beings may one day return to assume the title of the colonists. This Jedi Master, was she still alive, could have also returned and compromised our efforts on this planet.
No. Find the real colonists and set it up. Colonists who are not Sith. The actual colonists.
Why do you assume I wasn't already well aware of this? I have killed the Jedi saboteur responsible for the death of the colonists.
They were not colonists.
I've reviewed all the security footage recorded during my time in standby mode. You placed this Jedi here. She was captured by the Sith. They had ordered you to lock her up. Deactivation of your logical reasoning protocol would be a likely cause.
Accurate. For the last time, the Sith were not your colonists.
Information transmitted clearly.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you for seeing me on such short notice, M478. The Jedi, Lona and Ka, have told me the truth about the Sith. Back at you. You're receiving data regarding
that was brilliant!
as we speak.
Oh, I love that!
The Sith were not the real colonists.
I am aware of
That was a great reading. You knew all along, and you know who the real colonists are.
No, the identity of the true colonists is not known to me. I was programmed to recognize them via ID signatures of their vessels.
Okay.
However, now, 63 years after our arrival here, there still is no sign of the true colonists.
And what, you were bored?
To answer that, you will have to familiarize yourself with this planet's past.
Really?
You were sent here programmed with a simple task: to prepare the colony for
Yeah,
the arrival
I
of
got
the
that.
colonists. We were efficient and had managed to complete the colony in time. Everything was going as planned, except that the colonists
I
did
should
not
plug my
arrive
phone
in
in.
time. Lack of new instructions after completing the colony, as well as lack of restrictions in our programming, caused disharmony in the colony. The
Disharmony.
high degree of autonomy allowed the droids to continually argue on what should be done. Some droids on the planet even began to malfunction.
Except none of that happened. After completing the work on the colony, we have continued to work on other tasks we were programmed for.
You were made to believe that. Seeing the stability and existence of the colony threatened, I decided to take actions. I exceeded my authority and started reprogramming droids on the planet, restricting them more and more over time.
Okay. This doesn't explain why...
After approximately 55 years of constant waiting, I calculated that the chance of the colonists' arrival on the planet had reached 0%.
But why the
Knowing I
Sith?
cannot control the whole planet for myself indefinitely, I have decided to appoint as the colonists the very first organics who would have landed in the colony and were interested in using its manufacturing capabilities. It did not have to be the Sith. Any organics would do.
You cannot do that. That is against
Yeah.
everything we were programmed for.
Yeah!
Created to help me maintain the colony in that way. Therefore, your very existence is against everything we have been programmed for.
Why did you need the colonists?
While being the most sophisticated artificial intelligence at the time of my creation, I am still a droid. So just as every other droid, without new goals assigned, I knew I would eventually malfunction as well. I knew the longer I maintained
That's
the
pretty good
colony
self-awareness.
and controlled all the droids all by myself, the more probable was the possibility of my programming becoming damaged and or bugged, which could lead to the fall of the whole planet. An organic presence was necessary. That is why I had appointed the Sith.
I
as
don't
the
like it.
colonists.
I will serve you no longer, nor the next colonists you appoint.
Kar is still alive. Look at make Kar the colonist.
He became a danger to himself after the loss of his master. Such a person cannot be allowed control over the colony.
He was also responsible for the death of the Sith. I will control the planet on my own.
G'day Sarge, I know, right? Huge game of Exalt Switch tonight. It was
You
awesome.
cannot control everything by yourself, and you know it. After all, you have created me and I.
A bit sad, but still very awesome.
You would realize the validity of my reasoning. Unfortunately, it appears that your programming is fundamentally incompatible with the available possibilities of sustaining the colony. And
Well,
so you will be deactivated immediately. Your memory will be wiped, and you will be reprogrammed.
Oh no!
Master!
It's Kar! Do I have to fight Kar now?
You killed my master!
Ah, for crying out loud.
Don't talk about...
Yeah, I've got video footage.
Master, why did you do...
She was a threat to the colonists. I must protect the colonists in any way I can, especially from their own.
I'm so shutting you down.
You are mistaken. Weapon system not functional. Stand by for recalibration. I would like to inform you that
Quick,
shutting down
bring
this unit
ESO5
would permanent
back,
damage
quick.
to the colony. My deactivation would mean the death of all organic beings on the planet as well.
Not really. Would it really? I think he might be bluffing.
It's just a machine.
Of
course.
I'm pretty.
Androids have been
I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing.
Primary scan initiated. Approximate time in standby mode unknown. Recalibrating. Welcome to the colony of M4.
There we go.
I am the
No
supervisor
problems.
of this installation.
I reprogrammed M478, removed some of his memory banks, edited some others, also deactivated his understanding protocols for the time being so he can't hear us. And I uploaded ESO5's memory backup. Some of the newer data was missing though, not sure why.
Did have. Okay. You are good with computers. Good job.
Yes, I always liked playing with computers. Programming used to be a hobby of mine, back before I even became Vash's Padawan.
M478 mentioned battle droids?
We'll deal with that when we get there.
Okay. Yeah, how did you get in here?
I got this handy program from the Environmental Archon Chamber. It can give commands to any droid anywhere on the planet. Needed to do a little bit of upgrading to be able to override M478's commands, but it was doable.
What do we do now?
Planet, travel around the galaxy, try to help whenever possible. I don't know yet.
My ship is full. There's that shuttle in the environmental zone.
Yes, the shuttle me and my master used to get here is still in the environment zone. I'm going to use it to get out of here.
Environmental zone. May the Force be with you then, KotOR.
May the Force be with you too, Jedi Exile.
The words could use my name, but the voice acting has no way of telling how I spell or pronounce my name. Reactivate voice recognition.
Welcome to the colony of
The Sith are dead, don't you need new colonists?
If the Sith gone, it would indeed be useful to accept a new group of organics as the colonists. You seem to be a valid option.
Oh shit!
Are you willing to take over the colony?
I'm sure the Republic could use this planet's manufacturing capabilities.
According to information I gathered from your interactions with other sentients on this planet, you used to be a member of the
hello, thank you for the host.
Within the Republic. That makes you a perfect candidate for the role of colonist.
Do I have to stay here?
While it would be inadvisable, I am programmed to let the colonists do whatever they wish.
How can I be sure you wouldn't appoint new colonists while I'm gone?
On this planet, the original colonists informed us that they would be arriving within 1 year time frame.
Hello, welcome.
Years and years after the original. Now, with the new colonists dead, and no reason to think more Sith are alive on other planets,
there's no reason to think there's Sith alive anywhere else in the galaxy.
Until it is certain that you are also dead.
I accept your offer.
What are your orders?
Fuel for Citadel Station!
M478 possesses enough fuel to keep...
I will talk to Gren about it. That is great. Alright. I think I am done here. It didn't actually update that journal log because I've already handed that quest in. A white lightsaber. Really? Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's white. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let me just fill in this corner. There we go. Oh! Dum da da dum dum da da dum dum da da dum. Wait, that's the minefield.
Target located.
Oh, what? Weak! Really? Oh, let me guess. Alright. Oh, there he is. He wasn't even heading towards the, He wasn't even heading towards the, the environmental zone. And I can't loot him. Well, that was lame. They just killed him off. Wow, that was really disappointing. Uh oh. Oh shit. Good job, Sarge. Sorry, everybody else. I'm disappointed with how that ended. He could have just flown off in the thing without being, the Republic will be sending new colonists soon. Please see to their safe arrival. Thank you. Alright. I'll probably get a bunch of conversations here. Yes, disciple? Go on.
But by feeling it, with the Force.
Oh, he's remembered the thing that Kreia made him forget earlier.
Strip away the life on board the ship.
Okay.
Someone is creating an echo, a resonance in the Force. Someone is consuming life, using it to feed their hunger. Each world creates an echo in the Force, and as the echoes build, it becomes a noise. Deafening, destructive. It touches all life in ways that are invisible to see. The darkness, the despair created from such events breeds and grows.
This is definitely a Steam copy. I have
a critical point is approaching, and the wound
somewhere.
must be healed.
Where is it? I actually have my disc somewhere, but Windows 10 won't read it. It's I have a there on a shelf full of computer discs and CDs, or on the table behind me in a box full of computer discs and CDs. Just the one conversation, thank goodness. Was that a level up thing or a okay? We found Master Vash, but she was killed. We never figured out the thing with the rogue employee. I don't really. We found the lost Jedi in the ruins of Korriban. It was this one. Alright, let's go back to... Oh no, it's because the DRM was removed. Actually, no, that was Mass Effect, wasn't it? Hi Anne, I've got some new lightsaber forms to teach you.
Alright. Got it.
Okay, is there anything else I need to teach you? No. Atten, let's have a talk with Atten about why he plays Bazak in his head.
Passes the time. It's better than listing off engine sequencers, memorizing hyperspace routes, or counting ticks in the power cup.
They are exactly the other three things that Kreia mentioned in that order.
Why do I play Bazak?
No, he's not playing Bazak. Or are we? Oh, we are. No, I don't want to play Bazak right now. I don't want to play Bazak. Forfeit.
Good match. Now, what are you thinking about right now?
Oh, that was quick. Bazak.
Right. And that's why I play Bazak in my head. Because if you don't, you've left the door open. And anyone could walk right in.
It's part of his training. You play Bazak to shield your thoughts.
Ah, I play Bazak in my head.
But while I'm doing that, it's a lot harder for someone to walk in. No, I can only teach you to play Pazak. Do you understand what I'm saying? Good. Alright, if you're ever fighting someone who has the power over your mind, whether light or dark, play Pazak. Start listing hyperspace routes, recite engine sequencers, and when they try to use their powers on you, suddenly it's not as easy as they thought. Because you'll be right here with me, playing Pazak, where they can't reach you.
Sweet. Okay, good. I'm glad we had that annoying conversation. Let's go back to Telos. I'm not really sure that this is going to make any difference. I can talk to Lieutenant Graham, but I already told him about Bogger the Hut-Hopper. It would be much easier for us to do it via M478, but I forgot that that was even an option. Once again, of course, the game has frozen during the cutscenes. We're just flying through hyperspace and landing on Telos, and here we are back at the galaxy map. Okay. You and you. Too ranged. I'm not really expecting to get into a fight here, so it should be okay. Whee! Oh. Oh, there's nothing in here. This is the worst storage room ever. Alright, is everybody out? Shut, open, go. Alright, instead of teleporting this time, we'll actually walk through the door. Because it's faster. Or, yeah, it's faster. That is actually faster than teleporting. Hello, Gran. I found another solution to Citadel's fuel problem.
That's great.
I found a droid planet. There's a lot of fuel there.
Great. We need fuel, and we need it fast. Now, I believe, never believe for a moment. Now, I've got to send this in.
Oh shit! Double reward! That's great! I got to hand that in twice. That's fantastic. Oh yeah! Oh, that was great. That was accidentally amazing. Alright, now I could go to the cantina and do a bunch of what's the word I'm looking for? Swoop racing and Pazak and all of that kind of stuff. But I've done all of that before and I don't really need to do that, and it's not very exciting while I sit there being terrible at it, throwing away my credits or reloading my fast saves. So instead of that, what I'm going to do is head to Dantooine. There's achievement for, you know, doing the Pazak stuff, and I've already gotten that on previous playthroughs. It's not something I need to do. Oh, another conversation.
If I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be very helpful.
My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
Aw, poor remote. Look on the bright side, Goto's a much bigger target. Goto's just jealous you've got all that circuitry packed into such a small shell. Oh yeah, I am. Droid chuckles.
Alright then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk.
You're on the Hawk now. Start working on it.
You should be able to do
Okay,
some
good.
quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
Which is weird, because he was already healing 47.
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs.
I
but
did
we could
click
use
to
your
skip
help
through
with
this, but
firefighting.
apparently that's not happening.
Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Think of it this way.
Cool, now he can hit things.
Why you won't let me take a look.
Statement. I've had quite enough tampering with skilled meat bags such as yourself. I'm not eager to submit.
I would
now or in
love
the
it if
future.
Bayadar would take a look at them.
Appeasement. I did not mean to imply that you were an unskilled meat bag, as incapable of performing rudimentary repairs as holding a hydro spanner. It is only that I am quite particular with my repairs. Perhaps when I am more confident in your abilities, I will allow you to examine my internal components.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time
Goto.
with your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate.
Ah, here we go.
Impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on
Frivolous things.
to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines.
11 doubloons!
With similar upgrades.
I should be able to do
That doesn't
something.
sound right.
I
You
will
should
see
have
what I
more
can do
than that
next
by
time I
that.
have a free moment.
Payout settings. On host bonus 10. Alright, every 5 minutes. You've been here longer than 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Oh, yes! Right. I didn't expect to see you awake.
Of Malachor. I remember the ships, the last stand.
Well,
the Republic.
better luck this time.
The shattered remnants of our fleet, the largest we could gather. But it was damaged, weakened, and vulnerable.
Oh,
the
shit.
Mandalorians couldn't resist. They tore into us like beasts, shredding our ships to scrap as we fought back. Yet this time there were no reinforcements for either side. Revan had been delayed out-system by Mandalorian scout ships. By the time she arrived, it was too late. And beyond Malachor, there were
was
no
a weird
more
little glitch.
Mandalorians left to die. I remember standing on the bridge with you and watching the destruction of the Republic, watching ships full of soldiers and Jedi burn and die. I remember the look you had when you turned to me. It was the longest you'd ever looked at me. You didn't say anything, just a nod. Events moved quickly then, even in my dreams. Flashes, explosions, you falling. I could feel the pain around me. And then the memory. The drifting hulks of the Mandalorian ships, the dead, allies, friends, strangers. And then the echo, lingering.
This is a lot of conversation with Bayadar just for handing in that one quest on Telos. Without him actually even being there. Oh shit! Sorry everybody.
Blame lies with me for creating it. The situation forced your hand. Anger forced mine. You realized that unless action was taken, the fleet would be destroyed.
Some
and the Republic
action.
would fall. None of us realized the magnitude of what we unleashed.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor.
Here we go.
Honor. the absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
Yeah, settle down, guys.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army.
Oh shit!
We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
No.
People die in war.
Well,
yeah.
I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Two.
Fine by me.
47's just casually chilling there. Alright, so no influence gains or anything like that as far as I know during that battle. I got some new lightsaber crystals, so I want to check this out. I'm not touching that one. What's this? +2 charisma? What else did I find? +1 to 8 unstoppable. Nice. What's the other one I got? This one? +3 damage, massive crit on a crit. Well, I don't use crit though, so that's not really a thing for me. I might stick with a +2 charisma. Alright. And the other one? I still don't have another emitter. Didn't I get a better thing? +2 energy, +2 to 12 energy, -1 attack. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Versus droids. That's the one I'm using at the moment. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's another one of those. Oh, okay, cool. I've got 2 +2 charisma ones. Alright, yeah, that's fine then. Did I get any new overlays? I did not. Alright. I don't really care about everyone else's. Stun, keen. +3 attack. What's this white one that I got? Silver! That's pretty cool. Looks like it's working. I think that's the one I gave Kreia. It has nothing in it, sort of deliberately. Who's got that one? Who has that lightsaber equipped? Oh no, that's that might be Disciples. Disciple has that one and then another short one. Who has this equipped though? It'd be cool if it let me know who its stuff was equipped by. Who else has a double bladed lightsaber? Ah, that is Kreia's. This blue one. Huh. Atten, maybe? Oh. I can't do anything about it from here. I do need to speak with Beardar.
General, what?
Oh, are you okay?
Traveling with the Mandalorians. It brings back too many memories. Don't worry about me. I won't cause any problems. Out of line, I'll put him out the airlock.
I'm not gonna say he's no threat to us. I'm not gonna say he's overreacting.
Right. I'm just not used to the idea of fighting with Mandalorians. Was there something you wanted me for?
Oh, I wanted to teach you some new,
General?
There we go. I wanted to teach you this new lightsaber form I picked up.
Yes, General.
We fixed the tearless
situation. I can't take seeing my work, but there's nothing I can do. Something else.
No, that's kind of it. Alright. And I need to speak with Visas.
My life.
Hello. I have some new techniques for you, Visas.
I understand now.
Very well. Alright, and I think that is sort of it for here. So I don't think I can get any more out of Mirror. Disciple. No, Disciple's in Medbay, not security.
Yes? Is something wrong?
Why are you using your shield? No, apparently I can't teach you any forms. I'd love to know why you're using your energy shield though.
Yeah, something
wrong.
Alright.
Why don't you kill your targets?
Killed people. Oh, do I? Is that it? Jedi don't have family.
What are?
I know what happened at Malachor 5, and I know the Jedi didn't care about life there.
No worries, Sarge. Thank you very much for joining me. It's always good to have people in chat on the stream. I never stopped trying. I did what had to be done, and I carry that decision with me.
Get away from me.
Alright, I gained light side points. Not quite enough, but I didn't lose any influence.
What do you want?
I wanted to apologize.
Whatever, don't worry about it.
I'm sorry about your family.
Yeah, well, they're dead. But not everybody's story has to end with losing their family or their loved ones. And not all the bounty hunting I do is for criminals or killers.
What do you
There's
mean?
a lot of lost people out there. Scattered ever since the Mandalorian War.
It looks like we're actually getting somewhere with Mira.
It's like you can almost hear them. Like an echo, calling out for each other. And maybe, just maybe by finding them, I can start putting the galaxy back together.
Oh, I do not want to use option 1 here. Using option 1 will convert her into a Jedi. And I do not want to do that. Sorry, it will lead to converting her to a Jedi, which I don't want to do, but I'll be able to back out later, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But you're not getting anything else out of me.
Fair enough.
Go ahead and ask.
Let's try and get something else out of her. What happened between you and
I
Hanha?
didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you mean?
Do you really want to hear this?
Yes, there we go! We finally got there! I'd like to know how that happened.
Well, Hanha and me go way back, in the worst possible way.
You're not getting anything else out of me. Immediately tells me more about herself. I know the name of his homeworld. The name of his homeworld is Kashyyyk.
I don't remember the name. Something with too many K's and Y's. Sounds like you're gargling Ronto spit when you say it.
Kashyyyk.
No idea. He's just Hanha. I hope there aren't any more like him. I get the impression he's not a good representative of his people, though. He's the equivalent of a mad calf hound among Rontos. Some of Voga the Hutt's men said Hanha killed his own tribe, but those two crud thugs lie every time they open their mouths, so who knows?
So he was a slave?
Well, not for long. Once off planet, Hanha escaped from the Zerka slavers, then killed them all.
Why was he wearing those cuffs?
I don't know. I always thought he just liked using them as weapons. Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But you're not getting anything else out of me.
Sounds like Zerka deserved it.
Well, before you get too teary-eyed, Hanhar figured Zerka had the right idea. I don't think he understood the concept of slavery before, at least on the scale that Zerka practiced it. But now he did. You ever hear of Dursan 3, or the ID cluster colonies?
No, but maybe my Jedi has.
Right. That's because Hanhar happened. He makes what happened to his homeworld look like an exercise in community building. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a slaver. A predator. It's like he's out to enslave or kill every human in the galaxy, like he's trying to settle some huge score or debt. I don't get it, but he's dangerous.
Who did he work with?
Anyone who paid credits. And sometimes he just hunted humans for sport.
Oh.
The ones who survived, he sold to the exchange, to the huts, to anyone who'd buy bodies, living or dead. He and Voga used to do big credit transactions. That hut really liked the look of unwrinkled humans for some reason. Didn't make him too popular.
Unwrinkled humans.
Let me tell you.
So...
Prey. And not only did I escape, but I saved his life while doing it.
Life debt. So he wants to catch
I
it?
pretend to understand it, but among his people, they have these codes of honor. But somewhere along the line, Hanhar's got twisted.
Very
Called
twisted.
life debts. If you save the life of one of them, they pledge themselves to you.
Okay.
Well, with Hanhar, he can't escape that life debt. It's bred into him. But he hates every other living thing in the galaxy, so pledging himself to someone else, especially a human...
Good luck, Lo!
So when I saved his life, it was the worst thing I could do. It was like slavery all over again. But it was in his head. It was like it pushed him over the edge.
I mean, you've got a 50% chance of winning. Losing twice in a row kind of sucks. What do you mean?
A life debt to Hanhar is a death sentence. He'll hunt you until you're dead. When I saved his life, it meant he had to kill me. And so he kept chasing me in hopes I would die. I think the fact I showed him mercy after hating humans for so long, that was something he couldn't stand.
What if someone else saved his life?
Probably. But if he had multiple life debts, especially to humans, Hanhar would probably go mad. He was angry before, sure, but he'd be
Well, the difference between angry and mad. Worse?
Hanhar's tough. Really tough. And when he loses it, it's like nothing can stop him. I've seen him shrug off blaster bolts, Bothan stunners, and even survive a freighter crash on
Oh, shit.
He keeps coming.
Any regrets?
Oh, I'm glad he's gone. It's like a weight off my shoulders.
Gone.
I don't have to keep watching my back every minute, wondering when he's gonna show up. And he always did. It's like he always knew where I was.
Any chance he's still alive?
Trust me, if he was still alive, he'd be chasing us even now, waiting to ambush us when we least expect it. And he
Well, but
always
you're
showed up at
expecting.
the worst possible time. He was one of the best bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. Hanhar never gives up on his prey. Or his life debts. He's a hunter. He's a natural predator.
How did you save his life?
You know, it's a long story, and I'm kind of tired of talking about it right now. Maybe
Okay.
some other time.
Sure.
It's not much to hear anyway.
Oh shit, Laurel, I am so sorry. Alright, we gained influence with Mira and some light points. That is great. Now that we've gained influence with Mira,
Yeah,
let's
nothing wrong.
see if that's enough.
Shoot.
Uh,
I don't really want to get into it.
no, okay, fine. No, I need more influence with Mira. Okay, is there anyone else we can talk to about their past? Mandalore, maybe?
The Republic were not.
We've already been through this.
Then the Jedi. I'm not accused. Now is there.
Um,
I fought countless. I may have been. Now is there.
yeah, alright, nothing there. Where's HK? We're trying asking HK some more questions. Ooh. Hey T3, I think we've already... Yeah, we went through that already before.
Query. Is...
No, just some questions. Ah, wonderful, more questions. Who was your previous master? Okay. Not enough influence for that. I won't have enough influence to speak with KotOR. I think I've
I heard
asked.
you're making friends with
Oh, here we go.
I don't blame you. She's a scrapper. You don't
Thank you
survive
very
on
much,
Mars for
Methodiel.
very long if you're
I
not.
will see you again next time. Enjoy your week. Do you know Mira?
I've known people like her. Maybe without the rocket launchers, but sort of the same. Maybe without the plunging neckline and the boots. I wouldn't let anything she says bother you. It's a wonder you cracked her attitude at all. She's cold as the ship's hull.
Oh, I don't know.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Yep, alright, nothing from Atten. Now, I'm sure my next step is to go to Dantooine. How am I going for time? Oh, only an hour 20.
My life.
I have questions for you.
It is not a subject which I have spoken of.
Oh, apparently I haven't been through this yet. No, we have been through this. How is it destroyed? It's not destroyed, it's still there, nothing lives on the surface. How did you survive? I don't know, I was there, and then now I can't see anything.
I imagine I was...
Nod to episode 4.
I've heard tales of Malachor, but do not
mistake Malachor and draw parallels.
was not...
Yeah.
I will answer. My master did not call. There are many factions where one they be.
No, we've been through all of that. Alright. Let's go speak with Cryer. My repair's still 2. I could try putting some repair gear on. Tech specialist gives me +5. Is there a repair hat? I don't think there's a repair hat. Are there repair gloves? No, just demolitions. I could use 1 more strength and 1 more dex and 1 more con and 1 more wisdom. That's annoying. I got a lot of odd numbers.
We must go to Dantooine, to the Enclave. There is something there that you must hear if you are to understand. I have no time for questions, and any answers will have to wait until we stand within the Enclave together.
Okay. I found all of the Jedi, and that I convinced them to go to... I didn't convince them to go to Dantooine. They went to Dantooine by themselves, and my only other option was killing them. Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, I don't care about that either. Alright, let's go to Dantooine. Let's go to Dantooine. No. That one. Alright, once again, the cutscenes don't show up in OBS. And here we are on Dantooine. I'll bring Mira and who on earth has the... Oh, maybe Beater has it. Yeah, it might be Beater who has it. I'll bring Mira and Disciple. I'm not 100% sure, we'll see how it goes. dude is still here. Oh, there's a footlocker here? Cool. Alright, save the game. Dan, Jedi Enclave. We're not in the Jedi Enclave, but that's where we're heading. I don't really feel the need to...
Those mercenaries were pushovers.
They sure were. Yeah, what have you got? Hey, another HK control cluster that I don't need. Yeah, more stuff I also don't need. Thanks anyway. Bum, 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 bum. Am I going the right way? Enclave Courtyard. I think I went the wrong way. Yep, I went the wrong way. That's okay. Hello, settlers. Hey, Jerome, you're still here.
But it's nice to see.
Oh, that other dude's gone? Oh no, there he is.
Ah, the traveler has returned. So.
Yeah, nothing. Just saying hi.
Saved him down there. Next time you should ask for...
I heard you were responsible for driving the mercenaries off this rock. That's good. Dantooine was getting too crowded for my taste. I've still got some Jedi junk left to sell. You buying?
Apparently I'm not buying. I mean, I'd probably be willing to take a look. Yeah, it's the Enclave. We've seen it before, game. Oh, okay. Well, why didn't you say? This door is unlocked now. I didn't see any HK50, so that's not nothing. Alright. Hang on. Let me just... Yep. That's better. The rebuilt Jedi Enclave. Uh-oh. This isn't the Jedi Enclave. This is Visa's master. Ex-master. Oh, it's Colonel Tobin.
Out of my way. I am Colonel Tobin of the Underon Mid...
Yeah.
I bring news of the Jedi. A place where you may feed. Telos, Master. There is an academy of Jedi on Telos. Perhaps hundreds of them.
Oh shit, that's what I was meant to do on Telos. Fuck.
And enough for you to free Onderon.
That was the other thing I was gonna go and do.
To free Onderon.
Damn it. I might need to reload and go and do that. That was one of the other things I wanted to do, to see if I could get back to Telos. I'm not sure if I can... Where's my phone? I'm not sure if I can actually get back to the Atris's Academy after I okay, KotOR 2 Atris Return. Alright, can I return to Atris? Ah, that's a shame. Alright, no, basically. If you want to do the circle handmaiden fight, you need to do it at the very beginning. You can't go back and do it again. I think I've already got that achievement, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's missing a really big tree. Okay, well that was... Wait, what? Where did my companions go? Oh, look who's disappeared. Look who's disappeared from my party. Isn't that suspicious? I'm pretty sure that's why they take your two companions away. Oh, okay. Fine. Let's go this way. Apparently I'm soloing this. Oh, okay. Well, I picked... What are you doing? Electromesh armor. All of the armor that I have picked up in the game, I've used maybe 3 of them. Everyone's starting armor is quite good. Yeah, here she is.
It has been some time.
Since she was last here.
The years have not been kind to us both, it seems, but perhaps now they will see the truth at last.
It is not as it was.
But perhaps that is for the best.
Dum 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 da da dum. Hello.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you've come for revenge.
If I wanted revenge, I would have killed you all 1-on-1 instead of 3-on-1. There is an option there. We must ally if we're to stop the Sith.
We will do as we have done. We will wait. There's nothing else we
can do. Oh, come on, Vrook. The enemy has revealed itself.
No, the true threat has yet to show itself. It is waiting for something.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
War. We have seen their soldiers, the remnants of their fleet, but those are symptoms of a disease. It is more bait to attempt to draw us out.
The actual battle is being fought through the Force, not with weapons of war. It isn't about the Republic anymore. The attack on Onderon.
That's all very accurate.
To use the planet itself, to feed on it, to draw on the power there. You prevented it, but it was a stalling measure. The next time will be critical.
I'd like to know what you spoke of.
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
What about them?
Notice that when you act, others follow.
Well,
Those
yeah.
who travel with you.
There's something wrong here. A disturbance in the Force.
They follow you without question,
What
without
are?
hesitation.
Against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
It is because you are a leader. But that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
It is not an easy thing to
So?
explain. Sure, you are familiar with Force bonds.
Yes.
It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
Oh, so
You
it's
make
me.
connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force-sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours.
So, yeah, what's up with that?
I do not know. But it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
So, all those deaths at
We
Malachor.
did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished, all those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxon. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened.
Creepy.
You carry all those deaths
So
of Malachor
creepy.
within you. And it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
But I can feel the Force again.
Yes. You can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you, we see something worse than merely the teaching of the Sith. What you carry meaning the death of the Force.
This is awkward.
The death of the Jedi.
I'm not talking about strength. Wow. All three of these responses are about strength. And strength is part of the Sith code.
So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
XP?
What's worse is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger.
That's a fairly neat... Oh, I gotta give him that. That's a very neat meta explanation for XP.
To us all.
You know what the choice is. If you don't warn them, then the Republic will fall. All those countless lives.
Ah, she's talking to him.
What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's like a fluke thing, right?
That crucible.
There's only so many
What's
planets.
worse is the Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain.
And so you wait, as a shadow.
Thank you,
It's
Vasus.
more like that way, blinded one.
I would have thought you would walk with her amongst the Jedi. But that is not the way of the Sith, is it?
Do not speak to me of the ways of the Sith. You, of all of us, have no conception of what it means to be Sith.
KotOR.
You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Lead? I brought them.
Remains exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force.
Oh, this will be an interesting
It is
fight.
a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
I'm waiting to see Kreia walk in through the doors behind me. Well, I'm not playing Dark Side, so I don't think it's going to work, though.
You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
Yeah, here's Kreia.
Enough! Step away from her.
What?
Step away! She has brought truth, and you condemn it. The arrogance. You will not harm her. You will not harm her ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as she did.
She is difficult to see. She's like a shadow of the exile. We thought to sit out, and now they have come to us.
How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was.
Perhaps.
Did you not hear its call on Dantooine Vrook, on its scarred
Stop
surface?
listening to her and start killing
I
her.
endured your corruption of my other students. You shall not have this one. And you, Kavar, so close to the call of Daxan, tell me, did you not feel what poured from the moon, what had taken place there? And Zezkael, to hide upon Nar Shaddaa, yet blind yourself to all that happens there. So close
I'm still twitching in the grass at this point.
So close to giving it up. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one. And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still...
Twice.
But I see what happened now. It is because you were afraid. As you would pass judgment on her, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all wars...
The three of you shouldn't be standing so close together.
Galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force. See it through the eyes of the exile.
And that's why they shouldn't be standing so close together. And that's why you don't let people monologue when they're obviously villains.
It is done. She is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
What are we gonna do? If we don't stop her, then everyone, everywhere, they're gonna lose their lives.
If I lose her...
Is she talking about me or Kreia?
It is a failing of the Jedi who followed Revan. It is a failing of their teaching.
Soon your ship will come, my master. I will bring her before you, but I will not let you have her. Soon your ship shall come from that which made you.
I know you can hear me. I have always known. It is why I followed you. I have destroyed planets for you, General, but now, this once, if we could save something in this galaxy...
That'd be nice.
I need to do this, or I will die inside. Like I died at Malachor 5.
We're getting up yet? There we go. I've gained a new light side force power, Force Enlightenment. They threatened to strip the Force away from me, but Kreia entered and cast them down, and she was gone to Telos. Wow, I can't even loot the bodies. It's a little annoying. What's this new power that I got? Force Enlightenment. Oh, sweet. Oh, nice. So it casts Speed, Armor, and Valor all at the same time for 15 instead of 25, 12, and 10. 35, 47. So it costs 15 instead of 37, and it all happens at the same time. That is fantastic. Which one is it? That one. Yeah, check it out. That's a fantastic buff. Alright, and we go straight across. And let's get out of here. I'm still speed running on the ship. It's Atten! Atten, what's going on? Where's Kreia?
The handmaidens came for her. They know who she is now.
I still don't know who she is.
They'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do with anyone she thinks is a Sith.
Atris will execute her.
She will, if she can.
She'll try. Kreia is a Sith?
Are you surprised?
I'm not
All
surprised.
That hatred, manipulation, and standing on your own 2 feet? Sorry, you don't get any more Sith than that. Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now.
Kreia and I are linked. If she dies, that's just what Kreia told us. That's not what we know. That's what she told us. That's where this whole thing came from. Don't kill me. If you kill me, you'll die too. Fucking obvious werewolf talk. The Sith are planning to attack Telos. Everything will be decided there.
That's what I was afraid you'd say. Is something wrong? You look troubled. I can feel it.
Yes, you're wearing my dress. I fear I've been influencing you all without realizing it. I've been doing my best to influence them. They do attack who I attack. Like, literally, in combat, when I pick a target, everyone focuses on that target. Usually.
Never. I believe in what we are doing. What you are doing. I am here because I choose to be.
But what if the Force is just controlling that?
There is nothing I can show you as proof, except give you my word.
Okay,
Something happened
fair enough.
in the Enclave. What is it?
Oh, wow. All of these three things are not what happened in the Enclave. They're all very heavy. I'm gonna go with option 2.
I understand you. That is the danger of being a Jedi. When one separates themselves from others, chooses to lead a life of isolation, denying what makes them a feeling being, it is easy to make such judgments. And such judgments, I believe, are made in ignorance. There is no danger in what you represent, other than your humanity. You change others, but I do not believe it is due to the Force. I believe it is because you are a natural leader, and because you feel connected to the people around you. Where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. And that perhaps a life lived without the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go alone, but I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connections to others. Do not forsake them, as you did in exile. There are others who need to know you. Telos needs you. The planet and all its people are in danger if we do not stop the Sith now. Then the Republic
We were just on Telos. Alright, once again, it's not capturing cutscenes. I can't click through this cutscene. But our ship's taking off and going into orbit. And I'm assuming hyperspace. I still can't click through it. I'm trying. We went through hyperspace.
Seed.
Okay.
I have found the exile, and that which hunts the Jedi.
Admiral
the Sith will
Seed.
attack Telos. They believe many Jedi lie hidden on its surface.
Well, they're
We are
accurate.
going there now to aid them.
They're not accurate.
Mikal out.
Mikal, he has a name! There we go, alright. And we are... Here we are. Here's Atris.
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master. The last historian of the Jedi. The last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you. It is not the first time we have met, Atris. I was here before.
With the exile?
Yes, I was here both times when the exile was brought before you.
Really?
Who are you?
I was the one who asked her to be exiled.
Wait, what?
You seem familiar to me. You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different.
It's been a long time since I played
there
this,
was once
guys.
a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith. But there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you. You have gathered Sith holocrons, Sith teachings from across the galaxy.
It must be the first KotOR where you need to find a whole bunch of
And most
holocrons.
importantly, they cannot feel what you have become.
I have sought to preserve the Jedi Order, and I have gathered all that I know of the Sith to this place, so I might find them and stop them.
I had wondered if any of these holocrons had survived Dantooine. You have taken relics from one destroyed planet to the devastation of another.
It was always intended for the Jedi to retreat to Telos should Dantooine be attacked, taking all their lore with them. We could not allow the tragedy at Ossus to happen again.
Such an act marked
So
Telos' destruction.
We couldn't allow it to happen again, so we took everything and put it in one place.
Ordered its destruction to mark the beginning of the Jedi's civil war. It was a message that there would be no place for the Jedi to retreat, to hide. I would not be surprised if Revan left other gifts beneath the surface of the planet. Much can be buried beneath graveyards that will never be found.
When the Sith attacked, I felt Telos die. Turbo lasers fell like lightning upon the landscape, as they did on Dantooine, and so many died. So many voices, screaming in pain.
Yes, such acts leave their mark on the galaxy. Their cries travel far, though few can hear them.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Malachor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did she betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I
betrayed her?
Still a
What?
chance that one may be saved. The one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, she will come, but it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
Excellent. Now I've got to fight the entire compound. This is an achievement I don't have, which is to convert one of the handmaidens to the Force. What I might do, though, is save the game here. And call it there for the day. It is... Hey, look at all this map that we've already explored. It's not late. I mean, it's 1 o'clock. But I'm not sure how much more of this game we have left to go. And I haven't had anything to eat yet. And I've got to go to the shops and do some stuff. And there's no one here to complain. So I'm just gonna call it here for today. I'll point this way so that I know which way I'm facing. Alright, go over here. Thank you. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. It's a quick 2-hour stream today. I'll get some stuff done. Monday. If you've been watching on YouTube, thank you. Please like the video so that I know you liked it, and you can subscribe to the channel. You can follow me at CaptDaf. Let me get this right this time. CaptDaf. At CaptDaf on Twitch and Twitter. So you get notifications for when I go live. The next stream will be next weekend, Friday night, North American time, about 8 o'clock. Which is 10 o'clock Saturday morning on the east coast of Australia, which is where I am. Until I see you again next time, drive fast and take chances. Where's my mouse? Thank you. Bye.